you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Ole Miss offense is on the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a
They
quarterback
even
have
said
to
our
keep in
offense
mind
is
when you're
not
facing a
that
group like
good.
this?
Well, he's just going to have
Holy
to be
shit.
dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. The Rebels want to move quickly.
A nice job being capped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
The defense.
Hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Watkins. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. He's got it. Makes the grab over the defense.
Where's our defense? We cannot win this with our offense. No way.
Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Pressure coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they have the first points of the game.
Well, they they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Right, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Paul, we're halfway through the season. We don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
Catch in the middle. It's smart. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Wildcats
I don't even got
field
the
position to
fair.
start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. I'll try to power it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from the defense. You're expecting a run, 2nd and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be fit.
Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown, Kentucky! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Well,
It took a while.
Field position. completion, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Absolutely settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Here we go. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for
That's good defense.
The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now the play fake. Under fire. Working that left side now. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Kentucky has
now we can run it.
Offense takes the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground. The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up.
I don't know why it does that.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for space, it's Scott. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in
Yikes.
that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times, as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And a lot of times you want those big plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it.
There he goes. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They're going to run it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's square.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy, man. He is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. When he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on it, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Meyer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
We're winning for right now.
They can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's gonna have to throw for it. Finds a tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Rebels will put it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To throw, it's St. Clair. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Snagged in the middle, it's Smart. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. Fourth down is coming. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Quarterbacks get all the credit, rightfully so. They're the guys taking the snap every play. But my goodness, that dude could have run a 40-yard dash back there in the pocket before he had to throw a strike for a completion.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. The Rebels will kick off and start the second half.
It's a tough game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Payne. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
We still got Scott.
From the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down and second and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. And the Rebels hit it quickly to the line. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get it.
The Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
They're actually not that bad.
The Rebels are rolling down the field.
Tough schedule, I guess.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And a 9-yard
Look at
gain on first down
us.
leaves them with 2nd and short.
We're high in the ranking this year.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Rebels! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down management, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down.
Really?
The pass will bring up 4th down.
Are we really going to lose it?
4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Secures
No way.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line.
We can't even score
Man
right
down on
now.
the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Holds and fires complete to the right.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
God damn it, man.
Move the sticks for a first down.
Why can't we not fucking get the ball?
In the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you
Oh,
wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And this defense is
good.
bringing the heat. Another sack.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there. And you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The Rebels line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Something has again.
Comes from the 22. To the air, it's St. Clair. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Got it in the middle. It's Scott. He's got enough to move the chains for Kentucky. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks.
Damn
And all
it!
they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long
This
as
is
possible.
pissing
Stay
me
within the
off.
play or stay within some kind of big game.
It's a game.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open plays.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some...
Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And they tacked on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
What a tough team to beat.
And he'll just is taking
because
in
of
this
our
drive will
defense.
start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Odom. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got a little space. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Now on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watkins. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a pass to Marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide.
Well, I mean, that is a field goal.
And this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the fourth quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short. Defensively taking all the throws and options away from
He was
the quarterback,
wild.
and now we're setting up 4th down.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Makes his man miss. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh, wow.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Reads it, fires complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Wide receiver going in motion. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he finds his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. What a good job to be able to
It should be a nail.
when you're trying to finish off the game.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.